1941. That's a good movie. It was ahead of its time. Comedy, World War II. Dan Aykroyd, when Dan Aykroyd was funny and not crazy. Who else was in that? Bill Murray was in that? No, a bunch of people were in it. Anyway, it was a Spielberg comedy. Go look up 1981. In fact, I will summon the magic link in the description for the movie 1981. 1941. 1941. This is a preemptive purchase. And I've been putting it off for 3.5 years. Oh, Windy Nation, thank you for still existing. Okay, a long box is long. And these are really not well packed. Open one of them up, they should be identical, so I just need to like check one anyway. Oh yeah, oh my god. Dildorammer.com. Wait, what? I mean, no. This is a linear actuator, and it's the exact same Echo Living Room Lights 100. Echo Living Room Lights 100. Jackass. That I use here on my screen. And the reason I bought an extra set is because I built this screen in 2016 with those, and those are important, and those are mechanical, and there's electrical, and they have to work, and if they stop working, and every time I lower it, if it stops working, if one of them stops working, the screen's gonna go gurk, and I'm gonna have to know that and stop with the switch. And if it breaks and I can't find these exact same actuators, I'm pretty fucked. So I bought 2 backups. And now that I own 2, I know exactly what will happen. One will break. Because they've been working fine for 3.5 years. It used to be 2-3 times a week it would go up and down. Now it's more like once every 2 weeks. But having like these in a closet, and they're not cheap. Click link to see how not cheap. And it was just like, do I really want to spend this money on something that's probably not going to break? And the first year it was like, nah. And the second year was like, eh. And then the third year was like, oh my god, they're out of stock. And then the fourth year, or fifth, 105th year, I'm like, fuck it. It was Prime Day, and I was clicky. It was in my cart. I literally went, I don't know how many people do this, but if you go to your cart on Amazon, you can go and see things you've saved for later. I have 19 pages of saved for later, and they've made Amazon so you don't have to click next page. You scroll and it loads, and scroll and it loads, and I went through every single thing, and I could see my life pass before my eyes. When I first moved here, the things I kept in my car because I thought I might die. When I first got my car, I was going to put an air tank compressor in the back and use nothing but air tools to work on my car from my car. And then I went beyond it, and it was like, oh man, it was like precision slide rules and shit. It's fucking freaky. Anywho, put that down for a second. This is lots of other stuff. Now this thing I've already unboxed, so I'm not going to bother unboxing it again. One of these, this might be a gift for someone, or mine might have broken and it's out of warranty. So I'm going to put that right there. Now on to the good stuff. Okay. Yes, I know I have a lot of Echo products. No, I am not sponsored by Amazon. I am pissed a little bit though. You see this, the one I was just yelling at? That's the Echo Spot. And it's got Faye and her top's open. And you can't see it from there, but it's there. And it's a round screen. Hello, Echo. Echo, tell me a joke.
Where do leprechauns live? In leprechaundos.
That is fucking terrible. And it's very cool because it's a sphere. It's a sphere with a screen, and the round screen, it's really complicated. And I paid like $170 for that because I want to put it next to my bed and I want it to look like a cool alarm clock. You could change the face to an alarm clock. And I'm like, that's worth the effort and time, and I'm going to have a Bluetooth out to other speakers anyway. And then literally after I spend almost $200 fuck off dollars on that one, $100 less comes out the Echo Show 5, which is, instead of being round and spherical and, you know, have a complicated round screen, it's just a fucking screen. And it's $100 less. And I'm like, well, that's gonna be way more convenient because round screens don't make sense, but they are cool, but they don't make sense. So, fuck is my Terry tear thing. So come Prime Day, like I just said, this was $50. $50. 50. So of course I bought it. Now they all have cameras on them, and you can tell them to take a picture. Actually, that's really nice. Oh, it's doing that thing that I hate. Every time I open up an Echo product, you gotta expect the hate. I'll chuck that there for now. Because they put this plastic on it for... I don't fucking understand. What is the purpose of this, Amazon? Do you just hate the environment? Just don't wrap your... like, why does this need multiple layers of plastic to protect its butt? Just throw the fucking transformer in there. Just throw that in there. The unboxing experience becomes shit when I have to do this. Look at the unboxing experience, you fuckers. So then I take off this plastic, right? And then there's more plastic. And it's not even like a shiny surface. Like sometimes it's a shiny, like this is a shiny surface, but that ain't. So why are you protecting that? What are we protecting with this? It's not that fucking fragile a thing. Let me look at the actual unit so I can get this goddamn part of this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that stuck down? 5. Well, if it's broken, I have to send it back and I'll put that in there. Alright, this is Face Reveal City. We've got... oh, look at that. There's your camera. It's got a built-in privacy cover. That's nice of them. This has got to be for heat, or I don't know where the speaker outputs. It's got a USB. Oh, it'll run off USB? I wonder if you could do anything with USB with that. That's weird. USB, power, and 3.5mm. Cloth backed. This is very, very nice silicone rubber. This is a nice finished plastic. This is really clean. We've got the standard Amazon buttons of up and down and like no, like do not disturb. I guess I have to turn it on now that I've unboxed it. Because, and that's, by the way, this one is going here. Or here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna, because that one has terrible reception no matter which model I put. I think it goes up on the rack and it's right next to the Wi-Fi or something's fucked with it. So I think I'm gonna keep it on the table. Once I get this rack out of here, this rack's going in the bedroom. The bedroom's now in the other apartment. This table's coming over to be centered. And I might just find a place for this son of a bitch. I'm obviously not gonna configure it right here in this video. I'm just gonna show you. Get it? Because it's called The Show. I'm surprised there's no screen protector on it. It says Amazon. Let's put this to the side while we continue to work tirelessly. You do things. I want to see how clear the screen is. What do we got? 21. It was 41. We've been 8 minutes. So it's summertime. I know several people with pools, or at least I'm going to the beach and doing things. And there's a user manual for my goggles, which actually might be helpful. Wow, that is terrible. Who puts on swim goggles like that? You guys don't know what you're talking about. Nice case. That Echo is still loading, by the way. Anyway, these are really nice silica gel swim goggles. Is there a protective coating over them, or are they just dirty? And also, since you can't really wear sunglasses in a pool, this will be great for that. And they're a good shape, and they're covered. What? They are literally fucking covered with like what look like little fucking hairs, like little silica hairs. I can't wait to get those in my eyes. Yeah, I'm not putting those on. I'm pretty sure this thing did it. Yeah, well, these should be nice goggles. What are we looking at? Oh, there's a button to push to adjust things. And then it locks. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Covered in like... It looks like when you play with... Anyone ever play with fiberglass insulation? Yeah, it looks like that. Solid rubber connection, like the whole thing is just one piece. Okay, they're goggles. They're fucking goggles. I'm gonna throw this there, and I'm gonna throw this down on the table and not touch it, and then I have to wash that before I can use them. We're at 10 minutes. I'll do one more thing. Yes, here's the big one. That's showing my full fucking name. Yes, that's me. It literally said my full name. This thing is registered to you. Zeos.Pantera. North America, New York. Yes, continue. Keep loading. This, what's in the box? What's in the box? What anyone? This I saw and I didn't know it existed, so I bought one. I mean, I kind of knew it existed. Okay. Group lights, dining room, study. The screen's a little bit tacky. Wow, there's a whole bunch. Okay, skip this step. Yes, it's my Echo Show. Loading. Oh, that is beautiful. That's basically it's a Panavice head on a suction mount. So it's the same suction mount I have for my GoPros. Except, device update available. Download and install. That'll probably take forever. Except it's got a Panavice on it. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good screen. It's not as clear as like a phone, but fuck that. It's the pasta wanted. Pasta unwanted. Is she drinking that kombucha? Ah. Nice. Nice. Now here's the thing, like where do I don't know where I'm going to use this, but I'm going to use it because it has all the, it's a beautiful Panavice head. Like I haven't had a good Panavice, but instead of like a weighted thing, it's like a suction cup mount. But not everything will suction cup. So like if I need to set up a vise like here, this won't work because it's not the right, you need to have a very specific surface. Like a glass table. Push. Click. And then tighten everything up. So there's your Panavice. Unfortunately, like I bought it because I've never seen one that's a suction cup. But at the same time, that's gonna have to come out very specific times. Because having just a Panavice means it's not really mounted to anything, so you gotta make a big heavy base. So having a suction cup means you can mount it to things very rigidly and hold like anything you want. I wish I made one of these with a slightly faster. Come on. Come on, we're gonna end this. Like that's a fucking heavy duty battery. And you can do anything you need. You can solder a fucking end cap there, boom, boom. It's great. I need a glass table. I mean, that would almost be worth it because of how strong that bond is to set up a glass work surface for soldering. Like a piece of glass like this. I was actually just at Costco, they had a glass table like that. And you buy 3 or 4 of those and have them suction cup and hold hard. It's a thought. Anyway, this one's too long. We're at 13 minutes. There'll be another one tomorrow. I'll do the rest of this stuff. This is the Sundaras, by the way. So look for the Sundaras anywhere because this is not an important unboxing. It might have come out months ago. It might come out in months. Anyway, I'll see you there. Check out the links, including the P-Secret link, even though I'm not supposed to know about this. Don't talk about the P-Secret link. She'll beat me. Anyway, burp.